Hi, and welcome to Digital Tech Reviews and Tips, guys. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick video unboxing the brand new Mission 1 Pro camera from GoPro, taking a look at what they include in the box, as well as also just giving you a basic hands-on with the camera. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am personally so excited for this camera. It was rumored, leaked, then finally announced like back in April, and then pre-orders opened, and I personally paid $600 of my own hard-earned money for this. Got a little bonus with the point-and-shoot grip. That's for another video. And then finally, boom, it's here. It arrived at my house. I am incredibly excited to actually get outside and start using it, but I'm taking the time to film this little unboxing video, which is of course unsponsored because I paid for it on my own, and show you guys just what's what with this new camera. But yeah, if you do appreciate that, like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do, but I'm not gonna waste your time, guys. Let's just get to actually opening this thing up. Taking a quick look at the box though, not much to see. It's a box. It looks like all the previous generations of GoPro cameras, except for it's like a little bit more serious with less colors on it. And now it says Mission 1 Pro instead of Hero 14, 13, 12, whatever numbers they were saying previously. Now, that's it for the box. I'm not going to waste any more time. Like I said, I want to get out and use it. So boom, ripping off the Band-Aid on the bottom or whatever and opening it up. Here we go, sliding out camera, and GoPro makes it really easy. That's it. That's all you got to do. Everything you need is in here. So let's open that up. And whoa, here we go. You have some little pamphlets up front. Camera must be updated before use. Yeah, that's basic info. A little quick start guide. Using the quick app, of course, is what you got to do with GoPro cameras. It's pretty good, and it's gotten better over the years. But yeah, you don't really need that if you're a GoPro user. You know what to do. Of course, subscribe info, the GoPro subscription. I personally got $100 off this camera because I was a GoPro subscriber, but it's not for everyone. Either way, that's for them to market you and try to sell you on. Here's some nice GoPro stickers. Wow, this is really, let's take a moment to look at these guys. This is what you paid $600 for. 4 different colors. You got the white, you got the black, you got the blue, you got the pink. Stick them to your forehead, be a walking billboard, and whatever else you want to do. Finally, yeah, cold weather performance questions. This is just like safety stuff. We don't really need that. No one needs safety. So we can set that aside before we take a look at the camera, which I really want to do, but we're going to look at the other stuff first, guys, because really, honestly, there's not that much. You get a little USB-C cord. You can see here if my camera will focus. It has USB-C to USB-C, which is great. So hopefully it will be somewhat faster charging than the previous generation of GoPros, enabled by this nice GoPro labeled USB-C cable. You also get what appears to be a little lens hood for the new camera, I guess to keep sun or dirt off it. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I think these are just for show to make the cameras look more serious, but they include it nevertheless. You also do get a little sticky mount here. This is a curved one. I'm assuming or hoping there's also a flat one in here too. We'll see. That's the battery here. This is the new Enduro 2 battery, so it is the same battery kind of as the Hero 13, 12, 11 or whatnot, but it's just more capable. So same plug, same design and whatnot, but with better output and, like, I don't know, faster charging maybe. We'll see. Finally, last couple things in here. Hard to get out, but there we go. We have the mount for the GoPro camera itself. Struggle in there, but here we go. We got the little thumb screw, and then we have the mount. This seems like a nice built one. You of course have the little stopper there to stop it from accidentally getting released. And yeah, if you haven't used a GoPro camera before, this is new to you. If not, you're like, come on, move on. So moving on, I will. And here we go, finally getting to the camera itself. I can move this out of the way. And here it is. Well, okay, it's not fully. Let's actually do the deed and take off the protective plasticky paper bits. It's nice. This actually feels kind of like paper. So it probably could just go in the recycling. That's good to reduce plastic by GoPro. And finally, we'll take the little wrap off, or maybe we won't. We're just gonna rip it, I guess. That's what's happening. And then, of course, it once again says your camera must be updated before you can use it. Well, that's not fun, GoPro, but yeah, that's pretty standard in the tech world. And very interestingly, the people on the GoPro forums will love that they actually put a do not open little label on this thing here, which so many people are often confused about. I don't know why people were confused about it. And can you actually take this off, or is it permanently on there? And there we go, removing the sticker because a lot of people did get confused on the Hero whatever 10, 12, 13 and think that you could somehow open this. I don't know what people are thinking. I personally have owned every GoPro, never once thought that this opened for some reason. But apparently they now had to put a sticker on there. So if anyone opens it by accident, you are 100% at fault, because you can't even open it. Like, you just break your GoPro. Either way, here's the camera, guys. You can see it looks, well, why don't we just pull out the Hero 13 here so we can really give you a comparison. It's actually not much bigger than the Hero 13 as far as like the basic footprint is when you look at it this way. However, when you flip it this way, you're like, oh snap, she's got a thick one or something, I don't know. Basically, they had to make the lens so much bigger because it's a 1-inch sensor, and how photography optics works, it needed a bigger lens because it needed to project an image onto that bigger sensor. So yeah, you now have a massive lens on there. Otherwise, the camera does look fairly similar to the Hero 13. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. I thought it was gonna look completely different, and it does weigh a lot more because of this lens, but overall, really pretty similar looking. Like, even though this is the brand new, totally, reinvented GoPro, pretty similar looking to the previous generation. Now let's just pop the battery in. Same basic thing, door opens on the side. You got your memory card slot in there, which, by the way, you do need to get a memory card if you don't have one, because they do not include one. Maybe they will with a future kit or whatnot, but the standard version of the GoPro Mission Pro or Mission 1 does not include a micro SD card, so make sure to get one, and preferably get a really fast one, because 8K, 4K, 240 FPS, you're gonna need a fast micro SD card. Anyways, here we have the camera now, battery in. Let's see if we can turn it on. Just get a basic idea of what the screen does. Boom. Wow, that looks good turning on. That's worth all $600 that I paid for it right there. Basic setup. Eventually it's going to tell me I need to connect it to the app, I'm sure. It's checking for an SD card. Well, I don't have that right now, so we're going to save that for future video or someone else to make. But yeah, that's basically the unboxing of the GoPro Mission 1 Pro camera. You can see once again there's side by sides. Real difference is this profile view. You can see 13 black, small lens, Mission 1 Pro, massive lens. This is the big daddy here. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video today, guys. Hopefully you found it somewhat helpful and informative. Really, these what's including videos are getting less and less helpful as they include less and less, but it is cool to see that they include this little lens hood that you just slide on like so, and that's actually not on the camera right out of the box, but they include it instead just in the side. And then basically that's all you get for accessories, like those three things. Really, I wasn't kidding when I said the stickers were the biggest accessory you're gonna receive with your Mission 1 Pro camera, because there's not much else in the box, guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't make this video much longer, but if you are still watching, thank you for making it all the way through the video. Click like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Check out my channel for more videos on the GoPro Mission 1 Pro camera and other similar tech devices and cameras and whatnot. But if you are still watching, once again, thank you very much for making it all the way through the video. Peace out, have a nice day. Bye.